You seed corn people have to be rolling in your grave laughing. There is a lot to unpack in this episode, so let's just roll right into it. I failed to realize how complex the seed corn market truly is, and I haven't even really scratched the surface on what I need to get started with. I have yet to buy the wagon I'm going to tow behind said rig on the trailer, but we have picked up a makeshift OXBO 8430. If you have no idea what this thing is, this is a corn picker, but more specifically a seed corn picker. That is an actual image of what this piece of equipment is supposed to look like. I just converted something from 22 that looked similar and rebadged it. By doing this, that cost me $130,000. I'm on my way back from Wisconsin, but I did not have a lowboy, and I can't use the dealers, so I had to buy one, and the only one available is a brand new Pitts. That cost $60,000. I had to also invest in a 6-row planter because I do not have one that can be used with the 6-row header. So another $25,000 later, we acquire a 6-row Kinsey planter. And to top all of it off, we need a wagon that we can dump corn directly because this thing just picks the cob and throws it out the back. Not exactly like a forage harvester, but it's in between. Instead of chopping the corn, you're literally just picking the cob. So that DMI wagon at the dealership is what I'm going to be acquiring. That's going to cost me another $4,000. Adding all of this together, minus the seed shop, which still needs to be built, that's about $219,000. Yeah, I might have really screwed myself in an early stage. But on to the good things about life. We have officially finished all of the corn harvest in the big plot off to my left, and we switched over to beans during our last live stream, which the audience, guys, we went crazy. My community, I truly do love you guys. It was such a great Saturday. But now this means we need to get our keister in gear to either finish that bean plot so we can focus and prioritize on the seed shop, or we need to just start focusing on this and getting our tillage situation figured out. I still don't have a tillage tractor other than the 8345R, and with harvest still fully underway, we're going to have to get something figured out and figured out quick. If you guys like Bucked Up Farming and you would love to absolutely see more, be sure to head down below, smash that like button, and consider subscribing. I really do try to put the absolute most amount of effort and research into what I do in these videos, because I know there's a lot of times you real farmers look at me and go, do you know anything about what we actually do? Well, here's my best ditch effort to try and accomplish that task. Until we get the seed shop built, which we're probably going to need another storage shed, we'll just set this in the Quonset, and we'll dress/cover more on this topic a little later. For as old as this thing is, it's honestly pretty clean. Owners definitely took care of it, so I can't really complain about that. Getting a little closer look, this is that Kinsey 3000. That is a 6-row. It pretty much was an 8-row, but we took the outside units off, and we're still going to run the GPS track lines as if we were planting 8. That way it has the accurate gaps that are between the rows of seed corn. The only depiction that I don't believe I can get is the detasseling. Detasseling is where you chop off the top half of the plant, which is considered the male portion, and only leaving certain rows as the pollination rows. We obviously can't do that in Farm Sim, but the depiction of how I'm trying to plant the crop will hopefully get the point across. The nicest part about all of this is that we did finally get approval for the build permits on the seed shop, so we will hopefully be building that structure today. I also might check out over at Grant's, because once my bean harvest is done, I kind of have to wait a bit for the other plots. It rained overnight on the northern half of the map, and that stuff is just a little too wet. And I kind of don't want to switch the combine back over to corn. I'll see you guys over at the combine. We'll start getting beans going again. I want you guys to hit the comment section. What has been your favorite part about Bucked Up Farming? Has it been the realism return? Has it been the RP? Has it been the dealership? Or has it been our gameplay style where we're trying to incorporate all of these different businesses? But this bean field, for the most part, has been pretty dang green. Having a 35-foot header really has made me appreciate how big farm equipment has gotten. I love that 8-row, but wow, does that take a while. This plot does also have one major waterway that comes across. I don't feel like it's as aggressive as our corn plot, but I do have to make sure I slow down to get the bean header an accurate way through the gully, just like that. And I have found out that the combine, sadly, even though it has the ability to run an AI worker, apparently the combine has a problem running an AI, so it looks like anytime we go to harvest, we're gonna have to do the combining ourselves. It sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I haven't even checked what the prices for this stuff was. Corn sitting at $462, maxes out at 1,000, and soybeans, July at $16.23. Wow, we're gonna have to store those for a little while. My corn dryer makes this kind, so how much will this sell for? Ooh, that's the good one. We'll wait until January and try and sell that to get some of our money back for this seed shop. Ooh, I didn't even think about refilling the combine. Dang it. The service truck currently has the fuel trailer on it because I had to put the header trailer on my other Ford. I didn't think about this from a grain storage perspective. If I am to store dry corn, wet corn, and beans, I'm gonna need a third bin because I only have 2, plus the dryer. Where that bin will have to go, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I thought I'd be able to finish off the bottom sector before I topped off the tank. Didn't quite get it. That's about how much we got left. I didn't really need to bring the auger wagon over, but at the time, the grain truck still had corn in it. So we'll start filling the grain truck since that's what's gonna go to the silo. And once we finish out the plot, we'll dump this in the trailer, and then whatever's left in that wagon will go here, and we'll get it all in the bin somehow. Until one of the boys gives me a call that they're going to need some help, we'll either see you guys once we start planning our seed shop, or Grant pops on and he says, hey, can you help me with the beans? Try to save ourselves a little bit of time. As we harvest each field, we're going to be buying the soil information. I will probably buy a soil probe at some point. That way I can do the updatings myself and not have to spend, service providers to get all of it. $2,600 for the beans and $8,000. for that. I thought that was a lot more expensive. The heck? That's what we're currently looking at. A lot of loam and sand, not very much clay. pH is a little all over the board, and if I've learned anything from old school, certain crops will take a certain amount of lime, so 7 is not always necessarily perfect. Nitrogen, go figure, corn's completely nothing. But the beans, we'll need to definitely put nitrogen back into this if this is going to be corn next year, and then this is our bean crop. I haven't even checked on Richard's, and his place really isn't that bad. And I guess his has a bit more clay in it. That's all really good information, but we got construction that needs to start happening. Let's get to it. In our previous episode, we did map out where the seed shop is going to be placed from a outline, but we'll likely tune you guys into 3800 the buck as we start building this thing. I just kind of want to go over what our layout will be. The shop will be sitting directly... Well, with an accidental click, that is where our seed shop is going to be sitting. $82,000 later. And that really sucks because I kind of wanted to work around the land first, but we'll work with it. We'll have to drag this out, and I'm honestly thinking the office might be best placed on this bottom half or up here. I don't want to get this thing wrapped up where I lose too much farmland. Let's just go ahead and crank the dial, and I will figure this out as I go. Sound good? Okay, that is about as good as I am going to get it. This is going to be our treated seed silo. If we are not storing these crops in the boxes or in bags inside of the shop, they will then go to this silo, which I will need to get the augers for. This is our seed office where the clientele will obviously come in, order, or do whatever they need to. And then this is the seed shop itself. Inside, we have a layout where you can just buy the actual seed. I did not apparently put shelving in here, but that is besides the point. Here is our seed treatment. I think we will set that right there. And then I will build my shelves. And this I'll have to try and fix with a ripper or some sort of a plow since I screwed that up when I was trying to landscape. Now I just kind of need to get the remaining tools, which I know will be the auger. And if I have to get the Farm King, I'm going to need an auger tractor, which works just fine. A flatbed, so that way we can load stuff up and take it out. And a couple other miscellaneous tools. From the roadside, this place looks amazing. But I know it's really only going to fill up with supplies as we buy them. Let's check it out and see what we can get. Obviously want to save money where I can. We might go with the Demco. I will need 2 augers. Ooh, 35,000 versus 35,000. It is a much bigger auger, but we're going to have to think about storage. Even though this one's 25,000, that is a massive, and I mean a massive auger. So I don't really want to go with this. I think we'll go with the Farm King. That way it's not too short, but it's not too long. And for shuffling out of silos, but without crossing, we'll just get 2 of these. Out of all of this, the nicest thing is that I bought the forklift pretty much specifically for this reason. However, just like on Walter's farm, I completely forgot the fact you cannot fill the Pro boxes without having something with like a skid steer attach joint. So while this will be used to load pallets and transport the boxes around, I went ahead and got, for 15,000, one of the little Bobcats that we have on the old school. What on earth did I get caught on? Apparently nothing. Our shelving has been put up, and I forgot about the one shelf in the back, but that and the top rack are where we're going to set the bags. The remaining 2 of each brand are sitting on the back shelf, and our treatment chemicals will go underneath. On the outside, we have our other Meridian auger ready to unload our silos whenever. And then the 130, we have yet to cover this, but I actually bought this last episode. Demco's looking pretty nifty once we got it hauled up. I really think that's almost all we need to do for the seed shop, other than get the contracts figured out when we can start getting seed shipped in to where we can treat. I do have to buy the seed treatment chemical itself, and we can let the rest of the crew know that we are open for business. I do still think we're going to use this straight truck as our transport buggy to shuttle stuff back from the treatment to those silos. Where this thing is going to be stored, I'm not quite sure yet. It probably would be best to put that in the main shed and then all of our grain storing, like the auger wagon and everything else, in here. Grant must be on vacation because none of us can seem to get a hold of him. So I might give Nate a ring and just see if he needs any help with anything, because I'm pretty much done.
Yellow.
Hey, you need any help at all?
That would be fantastic. I'm so buried in corn right now, it's not even funny.
Okay, well, give me 10 minutes to get up there. I'm just locking up the shop. I got all of my seed stuff figured out.
That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have it ready for next year, or is it next year gonna be the first year to seed production?
Well, if they ship seed into me to get treated, then yes, I will have stuff for this upcoming crop year, but my own stuff that I'm making won't be until next cycle.
Okay. All right, well, we'll see when you get here.
Yep, we'll see in a bit. Well, I'm glad we can help out Nate. That'd be giving us a little bit of extra time and having something else to do. He didn't really tell me where he was going, so maybe if I check if he left his location on. Oh, he's up by Richards. Haven't really had to do much with the dealership lately. I will still have to go and buy that gravity wagon, but we can do that on our way home. I know the dealer's still open for a couple hours. Let's just go ahead and jump over to Nate's and see where he needs us. Do you have enough straw?
No. Have you seen how many cows I've got?
Oh yeah, but where do you think you're gonna need me most?
Where do you want to be? Because one of us has got to go take the semi-trucks back to the bins because they're full.
Do you already have an auger set up on one of them?
Nope, so I'm going to go do that. Here, you take this over. I'll go run down and go get the first semi-truck done.
Okay. Oh.
Good luck. It's already 77% full. Yeah, I have too much corn.
Wouldn't be the first time, certainly won't be the last.
Hopefully. Oh, by the way, you did see where I'm staging the semi-trucks at, right?
Yeah. I was kind of confused when I
Alright.
saw him on the side. I'm like, what the heck are the is he selling them? And I'm like, oh, no, that's just where he's got to have them.
Yeah, just staging them out of the way so that I don't have to run over the straw.
How's the IVT working for you? Is it pretty smooth or a little rough?
Getting a little rougher. I think I need to get it into the shop. But other than that, it's been pretty fine. It's been doing the job I need it to, which has
that's
been
good.
everything.
That's what I got the problem with. The 8345R is my only tractor that can do bigger tasks. I need to get a tillage piece. I should have bid up that 9630. I really should have.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm regretting at that auction not buying, and a lot of things I regret buying.
I know, it cost me how many thousands of dollars with your shenanigans with the combine.
You didn't lose that much.
2 header trailers, a header that we still haven't sold, and a combine coming back?
Oh, you'll sell the combine. You'll sell that header easily.
Yeah, but it's
all you
still on the
gotta do-
lot, so in theory, I'm still over $100,000 out.
That is fair. But think about it like this. All you gotta do is just wait for Grant to want a bigger header. Like, have you seen those combines he's been running? I give him one more year with them.
The better question is, he was running a combine in the first place? I can't even get a hold of him.
Oh, yeah, he ran one the other day. I seen him out using, what was it? He bought a new Gleaner and he bought a Case IH.
I don't know, not my problem. He's probably in Tahiti with his timeshare.
That's where he always is. If that man will spend as much time working as he does in Tahiti, you know, the man might have the best farm out of all of us.
Mm-hmm. Is both the trucks full, or is only one of them full?
Both of them.
That's convenient.
Oh, come on. Come on!
I think the combine should be able to finish out its run, so I might just take the other truck back with you.
Actually, yeah, if you bring that on back, I have a third truck down here you could take over there, just so you can keep rolling.
Okay. That's kind of a nice change in pace, be able to do something else. Considering this is like a one-way road, are you driving down it at all, or am I good to cross the tracks?
Oh, you're good to come down the tracks.
Try to not get hit by a train might be the other challenge.
The train just went by a little bit ago. You should be good for at least about 30 minutes.
That'll work. You just want me to take the top kick back then while you do this?
That would be the best idea, because it shouldn't be too long before I have these done.
Just watch out behind you.
Sounds good. Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
See you in a little bit.
Yep. I can definitely tell this is a medium-duty truck with a grain trailer on the back. It is sliding all over this gravel. I'm also going to have to get a final tally on where that seed shop put me in my finances. I'm going to take a wild guess I'm well over $500,000. We'll just cross that bridge when I get there. Right now, we got to empty out the cart and then get the combine if he's already full. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let's see, you might have been out of radio distance. The red truck is full, but the combine is being emptied now.
All right, well, I've got a white truck coming over right now.
Okay. I would think that with the passes left, he should be able to finish it out, but I'll just keep monitoring him. Monitoring him. Holy cow, words are hard.
Well, when he's done with that, let's just go ahead and throw him on the field 12 right above him, and then that'll finish out my year.
You're doing better than I am. I'm waiting on beans.
That's the last little bit I got right there is field 12. And then I guess I'll start coming over helping you out more since you're doing this for me, bud.
Well, that'll be appreciated, but right now I'm kind of in a little bit of a pickle. I don't want to set the combine back up for corn, and the beans are just a bit too wet.
Yeah. You know what we could do?
What?
Is if you want to, since you're helping me out with all this, I'll let you use my combine to finish out your corn.
Oh, don't worry about that. Because I got 2 patches worth of it. I got to go to Richards, and then I got to do mine on the south side. But the beans should probably dry out. I can get to it tomorrow. I just don't want to change all the stuff and then have to jump right back to beans and do all of it.
Yeah, that's why I did all my beans first, then I switched to corn.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a bad spot to put the header trailer, but I guess to each their own. So Daryl has a half-witted brain on his head, and he'll actually come down this side of the plot. Or he could cut a path right down the center. That also works. Hey, Chief, you might like this. Your auger's long enough that I can't really drive in the ditch side, but as the combine's going down the field edge, I can drive and load on the road.
Just the way God intended.
I know, right?
Just be careful, don't hit a bump and accidentally take my auger off.
Oh no, it's well above that. I'm more worried about falling the tractor off the side of the road. Here
Hey,
you
look,
go.
it's a buck.
It is a buck. I think I got enough in the cart to top you off, but I'm not certain of that.
Hey, as long as you can get me close enough, that's the only thing that matters.
How about full?
Actually, it worked, 100%. Hey, ain't this fitting, a buck with corn?
Yes.
Hold on. If you're harvesting corn, is that technically hunting over corn?
Maybe. You know what? Hose it. I'm doing the combining. I can get this done a lot faster.
Hey, moo-moo-wee.
You on the way? I had the radio turned off here saying anything.
Yep.
Did you almost roll it?
A little closer than I wanted to, okay? You know, these swaths are actually really handy. It keeps me right where I need to be, right for your auger.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think you honestly could have fit that whole field into the hopper of this combine. No,
You were pretty
you
full.
could have fit the entire field in that wagon.
Now that I believe.
It didn't do too hot around the tree line.
Yeah, but it's more land at the end of the day. It's either have it or don't have it. And I'd rather plant it. Oh, good Lord. 15 did pretty good.
It did. Oh, hello. I took that way too quick. Woo! I knew this was going to be a problem. This is why I like my 8-row. Yeah, it got to go a lot slower, but when it comes to these waterways, you can't pick it up, and they kill the yield.
So that over there, it didn't do that bad at all, actually. Now, next year, it should be a lot better because I found out that these were not properly nitrogen. And then on top of that, I need to get pH as well for all of them.
And there you go.
Now, all I got to do is go and get the demo that Marty got me the other day and bring it out here and start baling.
What the heck did he get you? A baler?
Oh, he got me a full baler setup.
That should be it.
Yeah, Marty got me a 561 baler with the accumulator, everything like that on the back.
Ah,
He also got me a good 6R that I'm using to pull it with right now. See, I'm starting to think Marty likes me more than you like me.
why? Because it gives you more free stuff?
Exactly.
That's not my job.
I gotta test it out before I buy it.
Fair.
Oh, you actually weren't kidding. I didn't even need the other semi-truck.
Oh, look at that setup.
I know, this is what I've been using the bale with. I might actually have to buy it.
It's a pretty nifty looking rig.
You don't get much better looking than this, in my opinion.
Well, if it had, duals on the back and skinny row crops maybe, but that'd be about all I'd have.
Well, it's a baling tractor. You don't need the duals.
Well, unless you're loading
Trust me,
bales and then it's weight.
True, but I have the weight over there near where I was doing bean bales.
Well, I mean, do you need anything else? Because other than that, I really don't have anything besides my own stuff, and I gotta wait.
Nah, I think I'm just gonna sit in this tractor for the rest of the day and collect bales.
That'll work. You have yourself a fun one, then.
I will try.
Tried to clean the place up just a wee bit, put the auger alongside the storage bins, plus the trailers are stationed at the top. Blew out the combine so it's ready to transport whenever. And I think I might move the OXBO up to this shed until I get seed brought in to treat. I don't really want to be taking up extra space in my current storage sheds. I'm honestly really excited to get this thing going. This will be interesting to see how well it works. Oh yeah, I still got to go get the DMI wagon down at the dealer. Let's go take care of that. With all of this equipment now bought, excluding the treatment chemicals, our grand total comes to a whopping price of $369,950. I am just going to call that $370,000. Wow. Dealer's been paid. Now I got to find out where we're going to store this thing. Might just put it back behind the Quonset in that open patch. Wait a minute, I didn't even add in the total of what it costs to do the seed shop as well. Oh boy. That means the actual total, $574,000. I'm almost $75,000 over budget. I planned for 500. I better make some money off this crop season. This one hurt.
Okay, so he's got a seed corn
Holy
picker.
crud, you actually exist? Where have you been?
Bucky. I saw I had like 10 missed calls. I was just taking a 30-minute nap and then I had 10 missed calls from you. I was like, okay, Buck.
30-minute nap,
he's
my rear end.
Buck is definitely trying to sell me seed. He is definitely. This guy is aggressive.
No, I was not.
Oh, Buck, you got to at least take me out for lunch and dinner and take me out for golf if you're going to try and sell me some seed.
Well, considering the fact that I was wondering if you needed help on harvest since you've been gone on vacation in Tahiti the last 4 weeks, then yeah, if you want to buy some seed from me, that is an option. But Nate's completely done with harvest now. We did that. And I'm across the road trying to do beans because the corn stuff got a little wet. Well, no, I swapped to beans and then things got wet. So I'm just kind of sitting here.
How many acres you got left?
Richards, a plot up by the turnpike, and the stuff's on the south side.
That's not bad at all. Okay. Okay. You got early order discounts for seed?
I don't have anything right now.
You don't have anything. So you don't want a seed order right now.
This shop just got built. Like, we finished construction 2 days ago.
Give me a tour. Give me a quick tour, man.
Okay. Well, here is our seed office. So when you come in to order, this is where we will do all of your paperwork.
If you're selling Wiffles, all I want is 7876 and 8086. That's it. That's it. Those are the only 2 hybrids I want.
Okay. And then this is the main seed shop itself. Off to the right, we have our pro boxes. Might reorganize this and put the seed pallets themselves, like the bags. That might go on the bottom shelf, and then we'll have the rest of them stacked up along the back wall. Mm-hmm. But either Pioneer or Wiffles, whichever hybrids we end up growing, that will be treated in this specific silo. So we have the seed come in, and it will go into here, mix with our treatment chemicals, so that way it can be prepped and sent out to the silo outside. One of them is going to be treated, the other one is going to be untreated, otherwise they go in bags or the pro boxes to be sold.
Okay, so for beans, what are you offering up for beans?
That one I'm still working things out with Pioneer. Those will be a little bit easier because I can run my traditional combine. You probably saw the OXBO outside. That is what is going to be used for seed corn.
Perfect. Yeah, if I get some Z-Series Pioneer beans, like a 3-1, 3-2 bean, that's what I'm shooting for. That'd be perfect.
I don't know if we'll have it. We might have it. We'll see. Depends on what the contracts are.
Okay.
But that is the seed shop itself. The OXBO hopefully will work well for me. I did more research, didn't realize how much more in-depth seed corn production was than anything. The plot across the road where I have corn standing currently, that'll be the seed corn plot.
Seems like a little underpowered tractor for that auger, don't you think, Buck?
It was mainly to transport it. I got another one I can put on there.
We'll plan on that, Buck. I gotta go. I got 2 combines around. They're probably about full. I'm grain cart guy, 1-man operation.
There's nothing to do here. I'm waiting on beans.
If you're open, I kind of want to take one of these combines and switch it over to corn and get started on corn on field 41 here. You don't happen to have a grain cart, do you? Because I got the grain cart running on beans right now.
I got the Elmer's sitting down there on my 8345R. That's a 1,300 bushel.
Buck, what would rent be for to use that grain cart there?
Well, I'm not taking it off the tractor.
Okay.
I've already taken it off once to till up this plot to get the planning for it, and I don't want to do it again.
Okay. I may pull one of my combines off and then run corn here so we can start knocking out corn, especially if I got you to help truck. Let me do some organization. I'll give you a call in a sec.
Am I just going to drive the tractor up there then?
Yeah, come to my farm. I'll have you drive one of the tractors over.
I say I've never been there. I've actually haven't been to the farm yet.
Okay.
I'll just take the wagon with me.
Well, back, you were around there when you were a little rascal. Remember?
I was, but I haven't been out there recently.
Wait, we're not using the 8R, are we?
So you're using me or not? Because say, you either get the wagon here or you don't get this thing at all.
Yep. So, okay. Any chance I could give you a ride back to my farm? Because I got to bring the combine over and I got to bring the wagon train over. So if you hop in the truck with me, you can bring one of them.
Are we using this or are we not using this?
We're using this.
Then why would I ride with you back when I can just drop this off at the farm?
Okay, that works good too. But the farm's literally a quarter mile down the road.
That's fine. It saves us having to
go drop it off at the farm. Go drop it off at the farm.
Which plot are we going to?
41. Move it. Time is wasted, Buck.
I'm trying to. Oh, okay, there it is. Well, I'm trying to find out where it's at. Oh boy, that was interesting. And I think he said something about buying DMIs. So he's probably gonna have to go buy more grain trains because I don't think he owns a semi.
Buck, you ever think we could just steal a couple combines off the lot and just knock out this farm?
Yeah, for $85,000 you could buy one.
You ever think a guy could get a demo on that Kinsey grain cart up there?
Right across the thing, the one that you sold me with tracks.
Yeah.
You're paying the price. I'm re-listening to that. We're not doing this again. So you're gonna sit there and tell me you own another Kinsey 1050, but you do not own a grain truck?
No, I own one Kinsey 850 grain cart. But do you happen to have an auger free by any chance I could borrow? Because I got my auger tied up for beans.
The only one I got is the one sitting on the 130.
Any chance a really nice guy could borrow that?
For a fee. Because
What
I
are you
heard
thinking?
you bought one from the dealer the other day.
No, I didn't buy one. I'm just demoing one from the dealer.
Are you gonna buy it?
We'll see. It depends how it goes. It's right there on the bin right there. Okay, Buck, do you want to take this wagon set down? I gotta unhook the bean head quick and then hook up to the corn head and I'll be down with the cleaner.
Sure.
Okay. Take care of the 1086. That was Grandpa's favorite.
Pretty nice tractor. Kind of pointless to run the hazards. The wagon don't have any lights. And the tractor, unless you're colorblind, you should be able to see this thing coming from a mile away. Looks like you guys are going to get yourselves another long haul episode. If you haven't taken a chance to check out the provider of our servers, that being G-Portal, the links to Bucked Up farming servers can be found in the description down below. I still feel Nate might be on the right track of Grant's going to want everybody to help him finish harvest because he is way behind schedule compared to the rest of us. Jumping back to that seed corn topic, if you guys missed out, this is exactly why I'm going to Farm Progress, because the numbers that Grant was rattling off, I have absolutely zero idea what he's saying. I know they're different hybrid types, that's really about my extent of my knowledge, but I'm trying to learn. And if you want to try and meet me at the show, that is a flyer that I made. Grant will be there with Spencer on Tuesday. I think he said his times might be a little bit closer to lunchtime at noon. But that is an option for you guys if you are planning to attend the show. Now we just gotta wait on Grant to get the combine over. Thing about it is I have no idea how long it's gonna take him to get over here. I might as well just go and grab my grain truck because I know those little DMI wagons are not gonna keep up with that. There's no way possible. We'll see if he's willing to pay me for my services. I don't know if he's gonna remember to, but we'll throw in the grain truck for free just because this was my own idea. If he pays me the way that I paid Dan the other day, I think I might be coming home pretty good. Ah, yes, the pheasant feeder.
Buck, why are you running a semi? I got my wagons, boy.
You're gonna tell me that a 1,300 bushel cart isn't gonna overload 2 wagons?
Nope.
Well, it's already here.
Okay, combine is combine. Ooh, I love the corn stalk textures. Oh, those are awesome. I am really good with that. That is totally fine by me. So,
Considering those are not very well-known combines for reasons.
whoa there, Buck. Don't make fun of my gleaner, man.
Gleaner, gleaner, gleaner. A combine so great they sell 5 a year. Thank you,
Hey,
Tony
man.
Reed. If he has an 8-row header to do field 41, there's no way he's not going to ask for help. Look at the field size compared to these two. It took me 3 episodes and a stream to get that chopped through.
To go use your auger.
Huh?
Can I use your auger then? That's at the seed dealership?
I guess.
Okay. Do you have a tractor around here that I could pull her with? Otherwise, I'll pull her with my pickup.
Just take it with the pickup.
Can I take yours?
Take what?
Your pickup?
Do you know how to drive stick shift?
Yes, sir. Been driving stick since 2 years old.
Right. I saw you drive that Volvo the other day and you stalled it.
I'll figure it out. YouTube. I'll watch a YouTube video.
No. You are
Yeah, we'll
taking
see,
your
Buck.
own No,
We'll see,
no. You are not driving my pickup. This just in, I lost my auction purchase. Might as well start heading down to the gleaner and seeing what he's at. The headlands Grant said he thinks are going to do well, but considering how many waterways might be in this plot, we can't guarantee if this is going to be a good yield or not. Yeah, this land's a little bit more hilly than I thought it'd be. Okay, gleaner, where are you at? There he is. Those branches, I can't, I'm not going to find an opening unless I can catch him right here when he starts trying to turn around. If I have, yep, I'm going to do that. The T-Rex got enough length? Yes, it does. I'm running out of room, but he is empty. Pretty sure we have enough grain in the wagon to give Grant at least 1 full DMI. The gleaner hasn't stopped once, so that means I'm doing my job right. He's probably right that we don't need the semi. I didn't really realize he had only an 8-row on the gleaner. But once he starts having to truck those wagons and then come back, I just think it'd be good to have 2 transport units on staff. You take the duals off that? Apparently he doesn't speak English. And yes, we will fill up 1 wagon. We might start sifting for one of those tillage tractors. Ideally, I'd like to get one of the 30 series that Dan bought, but I haven't heard anything back on that deal, and I'm not really going to be willing to wait, because with all this stuff coming up, we're going to need a tractor fast. The only other model that I would probably be interested in would be a like 2016-ish 9R. We had one on the lot earlier, but that one sold. We'll check out Tractor House and Auction Time to see if there's anything local. Maybe just check on the dealer site, see if we can have something hauled in. We'll figure it out. This will easily top you off. There's no way it doesn't.
Perfect.
Did
So
you see that your front one's full?
Yep, front one's full, so top me off and then I'll get taking it.
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Hey, how fast does that grain car go? We'll unload on the go on the road, baby. While I'm going down the
No,
road.
no, absolutely not. But it's got a pretty quick unload, Auger, so give me just a second. We'll get you going. See if I can get this right on the first shot.
No way, Buck. No way.
Want to bet?
Oh my gosh.
Try me.
There we go. She is full.
Does
Okay,
this mean I
Buck.
get to be your cart man from fall?
Toodles.
While that gleaner's doing some back and forth, let's just go take a quick look at some tractors of local listings and see if we can find anything we like. That's a pretty nice unit. 5,700 hours, 172. It's got steel tanks. Want something maybe more with a poly tank. It's all got steel tanks. It also could help maybe if I didn't look exactly for a 9420. What about 9460? Ooh, hold on a minute. Marty, are you coming in clutch? 9460, huh? It does not have a very big rear end on it, but it would be a good tugging tractor. 2,700 hours, too. There's a nice unit. 9420, $159,000, 4,900 hours. That might be something we look into. Anyways, where's that gleaner? Ah, there he is. It's kind of unfair because the price tag says $370,000 like this thing's brand new. It's not, but this is a in-depth view of the tractor I'm looking at. Pretty nice unit. Sucks it doesn't have weight, but it does have some nice 710 duals on it. All it needs to be is a tow pig. No 3-point required. Oh, we gotta chase a gleaner. Hey, what's your ETA back to the field? Ah, he's out of radio range. I wouldn't think it'd take him that long to dump those gravity wagons, but I guess we will dump on my truck. Told you we were gonna need that. You got an ETA on your route back to the field? I'm dumping in my truck.
Ooh. I'm 5 minutes away, Buck.
So don't dump it in my truck.
Hold it. Hold it. You got
Okay.
1,300 bushel in there?
I'm about halfway, but I'm just trying to keep the wagon empty.
Probably dump it on your truck. Actually, wait. Dump it on my wagons and then dump it on your truck.
All right. I'll be swinging back around with the gleaner by the time you get here.
Perfect.
Looks like you got some wild turkeys in this ground. Gobble, gobble. Question.
Yes, sir.
Thoughts on investing in an 9420R?
I don't have the money right now, Buck. Otherwise, I would.
It'd be me. I need a tillage tractor, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find a 30 series like Dan bought at the auction.
I'd buy like 30 series if I were you.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They're
I found
so tough
one
to
that's
find. Yeah.
9420. I'd have to haul it in, but I think it's got like 4,600 hours on it.
Yeah, I would probably buy it. I'd buy it. Especially with your seed business, produce more cash flow, I'd buy it.
Should.
Okay, Buck
Yep.
is stopping me off here, and then I'm going to hit the road. Perfect.
I'll probably have to take off in about 10 minutes or so. I got another appointment for the dealer stuff I got to take care of, but
Okay.
just don't wreck the tractor, but you can still use it. I'll just take the semi back with me.
Sounds good.
If you guys would like to continue watching the Bucked Up Farming playlist as it grows, you can find that in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Other than that, make sure to keep it light, keep it loose, keep it fresh, and most importantly, keep it fun. We shall see you guys on the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.